We begin at 5 with breaking developments in our year-long series, D.C. Police Stop and Frisk. Investigative reporter Eric Flack broke the news first on his Twitter page. A D.C. Police hearing board has upheld the firing of one of its own, Sean Logicano, for improper and intrusive body searches on D.C. residents. You may remember this video that we showed you back in early 2018. Logicano was ultimately fired for a similar search on another man. He appealed that decision to a 3-person hearing board in March, arguing those tactics were common practice throughout the D.C. Police Department, even though searches like that one violated department rules and officer training. Today, a source within the police department told us that appeal was denied. We'll have more on this developing story tonight at 11. All right, our weather could get a little nasty here as we head into this holiday weekend. Toppers tracking our next round of storms.
Yeah, let's start with a Friday because that's going to be our next yellow weather alert. We should be in pretty good shape tomorrow. So this is early in the morning on Friday. Notice there's some light green around parts of the metro area. Kind of hard to time it out hour by hour this far out, but there could be some light showers in even as early as 7, 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. But as we get to lunchtime, a little more activity rolls through. It becomes a little more widespread, a little more intense. Nothing severe yet, but some more moderate downpours with some showers. That's at lunchtime. And then by evening, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, the evening commute looks like a mess, and also looks like a mess for a date night and after school games. This is 4 o'clock. Notice the yellow down to the southwest of us. We go through the night, and some of this yellow migrates northeastward, and this is what could be our severe weather Friday night. The best chance for severe weather will be between about 3 p.m. and midnight on Friday into Saturday morning. This is midnight on Saturday. There's a pretty good line. What could be some strong storms going through, and unfortunately, these showers are going to linger into Saturday morning. In fact, they may linger all of Saturday. All right, what are our threats? Well, we're thinking winds would be moderate. We're going to keep hail and tornadoes low. But unlike Sunday, this has a moderate risk of flooding. And so we're concerned about that as well. We'll come back. We'll talk about how much rain could fall and which weekend day will be better because we've changed the forecast for Easter weekend.
We're following a developing story in Fairfax County where a music teacher is facing allegations of sex abuse involving 2 of his students. 56-year-old Jeffrey Cummins runs Virginia Music Adventures. He also does private lessons out of his Annandale home. Police allege the abuse against those students took place at his home over several years. And while 2 students have come forward, police believe there may be more victims, and they are urging parents to contact them with concerns. Police say Cummins has no prior criminal record. We're learning more about possible victims, more of them tonight, of a Frederick man accused of knowingly infecting women with HIV for years. In the days since the story broke, several more women have come forward to say 34-year-old Rudolph Smith infected them too. It took police and prosecutors almost 2 years to put together the case against Smith. They suspect he infected more women while they were investigating. Prosecutors say Smith met women on dating websites like Bumble and Backpage and then insisted on unprotected sex. If he can put together his $100,000 bail, he can get out of jail ahead of a trial date.